Because if you don't have borders, you don't have a country. The United States will not be a migrant camp.
President Trump again pushing his false claim that separating children at the border is required by law. There is no law. Instead, this is a policy created by his administration, part of his zero-tolerance crackdown on illegal immigration.
I don't want judges. I want ICE and Border Patrol agents.
Child internment camps. What country is that?
All of the members of the Republican conference support a plan that keeps families together.
And when you prosecute the parents for coming in illegally, which should happen, you have to take the children away.
The president made it official, signing a big new tax on imported steel and aluminum.
It's really an assault on our country.
Tariffs 25% on steel and 10% on aluminum.
Beijing quickly retaliated with $50 billion in tariffs on U.S. goods, hitting American manufacturers and farmers.
President Trump just moments ago revealing Defense Secretary James Mattis is retiring. He will be leaving his post in February.
This is the most consequential resignation from Trump's cabinet yet, but he simply could no longer tolerate the differences he had with this president.
President Trump has just accepted the resignation of his UN ambassador, Nikki Haley.
There's no personal reasons. I think that it's just very important for government officials to understand when it's time to step aside.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions has now resigned at the request of the president. It takes effect immediately.
Sessions infuriated his boss by recusing himself from the Russia probe 2 years ago.
All of you who are watching today will be able to tell your friends, family, your children, your grandchildren you were watching a moment of history. It may not be for the right reasons.
On the global stage, Putin standing right there and President Trump just shying away from holding him accountable for Russia's attack on U.S. elections.
Do you hold Russia at all accountable for anything in particular?
Yes, I do. I hold both countries responsible. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this, I don't see any reason why it would be. The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, or why it wouldn't be Russia.
From this president, an almost unheard of walkback. Following worldwide backlash after that Helsinki press conference, the president reading from a carefully written script.
I have full faith and support for America's great intelligence agencies.
A historic summit, the first time ever a sitting U.S. president has met with North Korea's leader, in this case, dictator Kim Jong-un.
The president believes that he is on a path towards peace, that this was a landmark day for him.
The two leaders signed a letter that included a commitment from the U.S. to provide what's being called unique security assurances, and Kim declaring that the world will see a significant change from his regime.
This maximum pressure campaign brought us to where we are today.